Alrighty, in this video here we're going to talk about the melt value of some of these different coins. Now what we have here in front here are some Morgan dollars, and these are everything that's pre-1965, basically 1964 or prior, is going to be 90% silver. And so I've got one side of these is showing the heads and the other side is showing the tails. But each of these being 90% pure silver is worth about right now about $28.70, just under 29 bucks. We're talking right now, we're looking at about $37 an ounce silver. And what I got right behind there is some rounds. For those of you that aren't real familiar with the difference between rounds and coins, rounds are made by mints. These are 99% pure silver. And then right behind those I've got some coins. These are some of the 2011 Silver Eagles. I've put a lot of my Silver Eagles from 11 in plastic cases, just because now they've stopped making them, and if it ends up being a short year where they don't make enough of them, like back in 1996, you can end up with another situation where they're actually going to be having some extra intrinsic value. Over here we have some other coins, government issues, and one of my favorites is the Libertad. That's the Libertad right there. It's out of Mexico. Sorry, this doesn't look like it's getting a very good picture here. But bottom line, all these 99.3 to 99.9% pure coins here, these are basically generally 4 or 5 over spot is in theory what you can get them for. But you'll find in a tight market, there's a lot of people that aren't letting these things go right now for less than 50 bucks, even though supposedly the spot, if you go to your coin dealers, the physical reality of silver right now, it's not actually what you're seeing on the computers or internet, it's spot value. Because remember, that reflects a lot of the paper. Now these are some of the half dollars, and here we've got the Kennedy half dollars, and once again pre-64, those are worth about 13 bucks each. Actually it's about 13 and a half, 13.50. And then these are your Ben Franklins. The Ben Franklins are also going to be worth around 13.50. Any of your 90% pure halves are around 13.50 right now. Even these little quarters here, whether it be the Washingtons or the Liberties, these are going to be worth about 7 bucks, just under 7s. So I mean, you talk about back when gas was 25 cents a gallon. Well, believe it or not, if you would have had silver quarters, they're about 7 bucks right now, and gas is still about 4 bucks a gallon, so you'd been doing better. These are some of your Mercury head dimes here, and when you got the little dimes, I keep a lot of these, whether it's the Eisenhowers here. Boy, this is a really bad picture, sorry about that. The Eisenhowers or the Mercury heads, those are each worth about 3 bucks now, believe it or not. And then this is basically a round, which is a Mercury head round, and that's back to 99.9% 1 ounce silver. So bottom line, I just wanted to give you some ideas on some of the different melt values, and of course you can jump on the internet and just Google melt values and see what these are at any given time. But hold on to your silver, don't sell it because it's doing nothing but going up. Back here I just got some of the different rounds. These are once again made by mints. Coins are made by governments. Rounds are made by mints. And these are just some different 99.3 to 99.9% pure silver. I like that one there. That one talks about the Article 1, Section 10 of our Constitution. That one right there. And says, no state shall make anything but gold and silver coins for tender or payment of debts. So obviously they ignore that nowadays, and they make our money through the Federal Reserve, paper money. And it's not so bad that it's paper money. Fiat currencies aren't bad in themselves. It's the fact that they're debt-based fiat currencies, where there's interest charged from the moment they're created. That's what's killing our economy, and always kills the economy of any debt-based currencies. Anyway, I hope that helps you out a little bit. If you're wondering about the melt value of these different coins, obviously you want to check and see what the spot value is. But always remember, spot value isn't necessarily reflective of what physical value is. Often the physical, holding this in your hand, can be 2, 3, sometimes 4 times as much. Just back in 2008, you were getting paper, when there was a little crash in 2008, you were able to get paper silver if you would have bought SLV ETF for 9 bucks an ounce. And yet at the same time on eBay, you were seeing the real physical silver. Physical silver was going for as high as 35 bucks an ounce. So sometimes, depending on the demand, there can be a really big difference between what the supposable spot price is and then what the actual physical price is. So get your silver, hold on to it, and make sure that you don't get anybody taking advantage of you trying to use spot price in a real tight market And if it gets really bad with hyperinflation, you want to collect some of these quarters, some of these dimes, because when the silver gets so expensive that you really need to use this in a bartering case at some point, you're going to want smaller increments as well. So anyway, hope that helps you out a little bit. Thank you very much for your time, and I'll catch up with you on the next video.